Clarksville's 92Q, Southern Soul and Old School. I'm Tyson Smith, the Weekend Wonder. That's Calvin Richardson and Treat Her Right. I appreciate you locking it in right here where you are on your Saturday morning wake-up call. This is how we get you up. But right now, I'm excited to have special in-studio guest with me today. Demita, how are you this morning?
I am wonderful.
You doing good? Well, you're looking good early in the morning, I tell you that.
I try, I try.
You got us all flossing up here in the early Saturday morning. Good morning. Hey, first of all, let me say I apologize to you for last weekend. That flu bug hit me, and I know we were supposed to do this, so I appreciate you taking the time to reschedule. First of all, let me say that.
Of course, anything. I mean, you've been a dear friend of mine for years, so it's understandable. So
well,
glad
welcome
to be here.
Well, I'm glad that you are here. So, Demita. Who is Demita? I mean, like you said, we've been knowing each other for years. We go way back. We don't have to get into all of that.
Right.
But an artist, an album. Tell me all about that. How did that all come to happen?
Well, I grew up, I don't know if everybody knows, but I grew up as a preacher's kid.
Mm-hmm.
So my singing background comes from the church, from starting singing in the choir with my grandmother at the age of 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time I was 12, I was directed a mass choir. So my background was really in gospel, but I've always wanted to do secular music.
Mm-hmm.
But once I met my husband,
mm-hmm.
Michael Northern.
What's up, Michael?
He told me basically, you're not going to sit on your craft.
There you go.
We're going to do something with it. So we started working on our first project in 2019.
2019.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first project, 2019. Thank you for Michael for pushing her on out there, utilizing that gift. You got a special, you got a gift. There's no need you sitting on it.
Right.
So you come together, you're sitting down, you're thinking about what was the first thing in terms of writing music or a song that came into your head?
I wanted to make R&B music again.
Okay.
Words that had meaning. It spoke life into people.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to speak life into love, families, relationships.
Yeah.
So that's the concept that we came up with. And I wanted to call it a blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Because my parents gave me a blueprint for my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I turned out pretty good.
I would
if I
say
so myself.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to pass on the principles and the morals that my mother and father passed down to me.
Well, let me back up too, because you said we, right? You and Michael. So I'm assuming Michael's your partner in crime. He makes all these things happen for you. Obviously, he's always everywhere with you. You guys are always together.
Yes.
But I love how you said we, right?
Yes.
And so there's a couple of songs you got. I know you have 3 or 4 songs out, right?
Well, I actually have 6.
6 songs. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a whole album already then.
I'm working on the second one, yes.
Okay, then. All right. So, let's go ahead and jump into one of them. We're going to go ahead and play Bossing Up. Tell us a little bit about Bossing Up and how that all came to be.
Well, Bossing Up is my latest single, and it's for empowerment. I look at it as an empowerment anthem for my ladies, or not just ladies. What song that you're making or you're playing or you're singing that somebody may be in a depressed state, or they may be upset about something, or they may be having a little bit of anxiety, but you never know, the words to your song may just get them through the day.
Yeah.
And that's what I live for, helping people to live another day.
Wow, that's very inspiring, motivating as well. So I know last weekend you were performing live out at Southern Flair. Hate that I missed that. You got any more upcoming shows or anything like that that's going to happen?
Well, actually, I do.
Okay.
And first of all, I want to shout out to Lovely and Calvin Gatlin,
Okay.
Southern Flair, Smyrna, Tennessee. Thank you so much for having me. I do have a performance tonight. It's Good People Lounge in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay.
I'll be opening up for the one and only Clarksville's finest bad girl of the blues, Miss Tina Brown,
Yeah.
and Southern Soul artist and legend O.B. Buchanan.
Awesome, man. That's big time. So you out on the circuit already doing your thing.
Yeah, I've been on the circuit for a little bit over a year now.
I'll tell you what. Well, let's take a quick break real quick. Coming back, we'll play another one of your songs. We'll jump into Hypnotic real quick. That's one of my favorites. So we'll play that coming after this. Is that all right?
That works perfectly.
All right,
for
you
me.
guys stick around, hang out. We got lots more music lined up on the way. We'll continue the conversation with Demita right here on Southern Soul and Old School on 92Q.
I don't know if you guys heard the acoustic guitar in the background, but that was my husband playing the acoustic guitar.
Wow, so just family, talented all around.
Yes.
Very, very nice song. I mean, I enjoyed that, listening to that. Even when you sent it to me early on to kind of listen to your music and everything, I was sharing it with my wife. I was like, man, this one is right here. I can see this one really going somewhere and doing something. And she likes it as well. So she's a big music fan as well. And I listen to all of them. She enjoyed all of them, but both of us kind of just sat back and really, well, I ain't gonna talk about what we do.
grown paper.
Right. But we really enjoyed it. So we know about Demita, where she came from in the past, what she's doing now. So what's the future? What's the plans for Demita moving in the future? What we got in store for?
Well, the future is we're planning on dropping the next EP.
Okay.
We don't have a release date yet, but it's going to be called Chronicles of a Diva.
Chronicles.
So it's basically my life in a nutshell, from beginning to end. I do have a show coming up in Arizona, February 24th. Give a special shout out to my booking agent, Mr. Giovanni Rogers. He's one of the lead singers of the group, Grammy Award winning group Radio.
Okay. Awesome.
And I have been on tour with Miss Summer Wolf and the Ghetto Cowboy out of Texas and Louisiana.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing another show in February in Arizona. So I'm looking so forward to that.
Man, that's really, really nice. So you're blowing up and doing your thing, getting out there like you need to do. So talk a little bit about how can we purchase some of your music? Where are you on all iTunes and Spotify?
I am on iTunes, Apple Music, all of the digital platforms. They're even on YouTube. I have about 4 or 5 videos right now out on YouTube. So you can just type me in. You can either type in my first name, Demita, which is Demita, or my first and last name, Demita Northern. So I tell people, it's like sometimes they tell you female R&B artists shouldn't say that they're married. I'm proud to be married.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and he's my biggest supporter. He's my biggest fan. He's my helpmate. He's my soulmate. And I'm his rib. So where I go, he goes.
Nah, don't be ashamed to say that. Shoot, Michael get all the love. Give him a high five and everything.
He does.
Demita, I'm really excited that you came in with me today and shared your music with not only with me, but with Nashville. And I really see big things for you. I mean, like I said, we grew up together. I mean, and to really see you doing things like this is really inspiring, motivating, and just really, really proud, man, to say that I know you.
Thank you
so much. To know you and see you doing big things like this. So I got one more song that I'm going to play of yours. It's called Breath to Breath.
18 Franklin Street. It's myself. I'm opening up for Miss Tina Brown, of course, the bad girl of the blues, and my mentor, and Mr. O.B. Buchanan. You can purchase tickets online at goodpeoplelounge.com. Doors open at 6, show starts at 9.
All right, Clarksville, Nashville. Y'all head on up there and check out Demita. Will you be performing your original stuff?
I always perform. You can't call yourself a recording artist if you're not performing your own music.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, enough said. Because, I didn't, some people do covers. But,
I do.
Okay.
I have covers mixed in, but if I want to establish myself as a recording artist, the world needs to hear my music as well.
Definitely. You going to sing Hypnotic?
I am.
Okay. Well, I'm coming to hear Hypnotic then.
Okay, well, come on down.
You guys make plan to join Demita tonight out in Clarksville at the Good People's Lounge. Doors open up at 6. You can also contact them to purchase tickets and find out more details as well. Looking forward to seeing you out there tonight. Any other place you got going on? Also, you can purchase some music on iTunes, and
Apple Music, Amazon,
all social.
Yeah, and for bookings, you can contact via Facebook, Giovanni Rogers of Rogers Entertainment Group. He is my booking agent out of Michigan.
Awesome. Y'all go ahead and book Demita. I'll be there once y'all do book as well. I appreciate you coming in and sharing your stuff with me. Thank you very much. Michael, you the man.